The ashes of the era.
Beneath Oresa impresses with its striking comic book art style and fluid tactical combat. The blend of deck building and strategic positioning adds a refreshing twist to roguelike mechanics. Each run feels rewarding, with meaningful choices and engaging synergies between heroes and cards. The animations are smooth, and the enemy designs stand out with unique flair. Exploration feels tense yet satisfying, maintaining momentum throughout. It presents a polished, challenging experience that keeps players coming back. A must-play for fans of stylish, strategy-driven action. A Space for the Unbound presents a heartfelt narrative wrapped in stunning pixel art and a mesmerizing soundtrack. The game masterfully conveys emotion through its characters, diving deep into themes of mental health, friendship, and self-discovery. Its dreamlike atmosphere and thoughtful pacing keep the story engaging, while small-town Indonesia is brought to life with rich detail. Seamless transitions between reality and the surreal create a memorable journey. This emotionally resonant experience provides a beautifully crafted adventure that stays with the player long after the credits roll. OPUS Rocket of Whispers offers a hauntingly beautiful narrative wrapped in an atmospheric post-apocalyptic world. This emotional journey through grief and hope unfolds with quiet elegance, paired with a stunning soundtrack and evocative art style. The gameplay gently encourages exploration, rewarding curiosity with heartfelt story moments and meaningful discoveries. Every step through the snowy ruins feels purposeful, with a subtle charm that resonates deeply. It presents an experience both meditative and memorable, crafting a tale that stays long after the rocket finally takes flight. Last Time I Saw You enchants with a heartfelt story wrapped in stunning hand-drawn visuals and a gentle, nostalgic soundtrack. Its coming-of-age narrative unfolds with emotional depth, capturing the innocence and wonder of youth. The blend of light puzzle-solving and exploration flows effortlessly, keeping the pacing both relaxing and engaging. Every scene feels thoughtfully crafted, immersing players in a dreamlike world brimming with charm. This poetic experience brings something truly special to the tableau, quiet yet powerful reminder of the beauty in small moments and fleeting memories. Rising Hell unleashes a chaotic, adrenaline-fueled climb through the depths of the underworld, offering a thrilling blend of roguelite action and heavy metal aesthetics. Each run feels intense and rewarding, with responsive controls and fast-paced combat that keeps the heart racing. The pixel art is gritty and gorgeous, perfectly paired with a head-banging soundtrack that energizes every leap and slash. With multiple characters and unlockables, the replay value stays strong. This hellish ascent packs a punch and satisfies with relentless momentum. Doughlings Arcade brings a charming twist to the classic Brick Breaker formula with colorful visuals, quirky characters, and an addictive power-up system. Each level bursts with personality, keeping the action fresh and engaging. The satisfying gameplay loop, paired with smooth controls and upbeat music, creates a highly replayable experience. Creative enemy designs and humorous animations add to the game's joyful atmosphere. It presents a nostalgic yet modernized experience that fans of arcade-style games will find both entertaining and hard to put down. Apple Knight 2 is an excellent sequel that improves on everything that made the first game so good. The pixel graphics is sharp, the controls are precise, and the platforming is exceptionally fluid. Combat is quick and fluid, with several weapons and skills to explore with. The levels are cleverly constructed, with hidden mysteries and fascinating exploration. The game maintains an excellent mix between difficulty and accessibility, making it enjoyable for both casual and experienced players. If you enjoy action platformers with a vintage feel, this is a must-play. Shogun Showdown is roguelike adventure. Players participate in strategic turn-based combat, attempting to place themselves advantageously on the battlefield and build up power with each round. Enhance attack tiles and form devastating combinations to outwit. Death is a stepping stone on your journey to mastery, and each failure teaches you crucial lessons. Immerse yourself in a unique Japanese-inspired environment with gorgeous pixel art images and an appealing music. Explore gorgeous landscapes, historic temples, and busy communities, all full with surprises. Yuan Sword 7 is an action role-playing game that mixes ancient Chinese history and mythology with current technology. Players assume the role of Taishi Zhao, a swordsman who must protect his family while also uncovering a catastrophic blight. The game provides a cinematic narrative in which players learn fighting tactics such as slicing, blocking, evading, and riposting. The Elysium Scroll enables players to manipulate time, absorb creatures, and transform their surroundings. The game's solo tale allows players to completely immerse themselves in the narrative. Rainbow Moon is a role-playing game that emphasizes exploration, character development, and strategic turn-based combat. Players may customize and increase the powers of 6 primary characters by equipping them with upgradable weapons, armor, and accessories. The game lasts about 40 hours and includes 50 distinct quests and 20 difficult dungeons. Baldrin, a cursed character, must shut a dimensional doorway to preserve his world from catastrophe. The game's exploration, character growth, and strategic combat enthrall players. Loadpunk Mayhem is a vertical shoot-'em-up that combines bullet hell anarchy and a cel-shaded look. Players may pick from 3 pilots, each with their own spacecraft and specialized armament, and destroy opposing vehicles as they navigate through post-apocalyptic stages. To keep going and scoring, they must acquire fuel, warp-enabled stopwatches, chain combos, and explosives. The game has a rigorous online leaderboard system that allows users to put their fighting abilities to the test. Players can pick between tanks, helicopters, armored aircraft, and monster vehicles. Terraformers is a captivating colony builder that challenges you to turn Mars into a thriving community. The strategic depth is amazing, necessitating meticulous resource management, urban design, and terraforming decisions. Every option seems significant, whether building communities or controlling oxygen levels. The turn-based gameplay is enjoyable, providing a balance of long-term planning and instant problem-solving. Visually, the sleek UI and planetary intricacies enhance the immersion. If you appreciate city building with a significant strategic component, this game is rewarding and addicting. Shosho the Goddess reappears in Mugen Souls Z, a sequel with strategic turn-based combat, free-roaming battle landscapes, and a level maximum of 9,999. Enemies may be charmed, transformed into Shampuru minions, party members can be customized, and new peons can be created. They must confront an ancient evil alongside Sirma, navigating 12 different realms, participating in battles, unleashing combinations, and inventing distinctive peons are all key aspects. The mythological land of Oaken is encircled by branches of the Great Oak and inhabited by ghosts that listen to the oak song. The loss of this voice sets in motion a chain of events that will either heal or kill the Great Oak. A roguelike hero-oriented campaign with deck management, a mystical world with Celtic and tribal vibes, a randomly generated world map with numerous levels, bosses and events, unique tactical battles on a hexagonal grid, and easy-to-learn, challenging modes suitable for any player are all included in the game. Final Vendetta is an exciting action-packed beat-em-up game for 1 or 2 players, with amazing pixel visuals and a thundering soundtrack featuring unique Utah Saints tunes. The game revolves around Claire Sparks, a student and martial arts master, and her friends Miller T. Williams and Duke Sancho, a streetwise bare-knuckle fighter. They must battle their way through London's harsh streets to rejoin Claire's sister. The game includes a wide variety of techniques, such as blocking, sprinting, dodging, striking opponents, and juggling combinations. OPUS Echo of Starsong Full Bloom Edition is a visual novel-inspired adventure game set in a lawless planetary system amid a gold rush. Players take on the roles of exiled aristocrat Xuan and sorceress Ida, who go on a voyage of self-discovery in search of treasure-filled asteroids. The game's plot is intricately complex, with a 7 to 10 hour main storyline and 2 to 5 hours of side tasks. Players must navigate through dozens of random encounters and decide whether to play it safe or risk everything. The game includes light musical puzzles to assist players uncover the mysteries of the asteroids. As the wind lead the pupils, a tribe on a journey to the center of the world, oversee their resources, buildings, and well-being while cultivating their understanding via activities such as agriculture, crafts, scientific investigation, and mystical research. Manage the tribe properly to avoid famine and calamities. Create the best route to the eye, uncover ancient riches, gather resources, build shelters, and escape before the flood takes them. Improve skills, improve structures, and develop knowledge via a job system. Embark on a peaceful trip with no enemies, utilizing the roguelike tribal structure. Kingdom of Arcadia is a charming retro-style action platformer that hits the sweet spot between nostalgia and accessibility. With pixel-perfect visuals and a catchy chiptune soundtrack, it captures the magic of classic Metroidvania adventures. The level design is straightforward but satisfying, offering just enough challenge to keep things engaging without feeling punishing. Combat is smooth, and upgrading your gear adds a fun layer of progression. It's an ideal pick for players who love light exploration, with a nostalgic twist and a rewarding gameplay loop.
You truly believe you can defeat me?
Battle Axe is an arcade-style hack-and-slash game with outstanding visuals and gameplay. The game centers on the inhabitants of Mercia, who have endured under the harsh rule of Eltrid, a cruel witch. Every 7 years, she arrests citizens and sentences them to servitude. A desperate cry for heroes is issued, calling champions to rise up against her tyranny. An elf, a wizard, and a marauder join the three in their quest to eliminate evil. The game has a pixel art pleasure, a rejuvenated hack-and-slash, enhanced controls, and faultless pixel animations.
In the war against evil and sorcery.
Mad King Mac has kidnapped Red's father and stolen his winter acorns. Red must guide him over the realm in search of his lost nuts, conquering obstacles and unlocking powers. Throwing levers, facing Mac's henchmen, hitting ramps, and getting stuck on tar are all new obstacles in each section. To teach Mad King Mac a valuable lesson, unlock unique powers, return to previously visited places, and seek for surprises. Players solve riddles to locate new paths and places to explore in the game, which is half puzzle and part action. Opus: The Day We Found Earth is a beautifully emotional journey through space with a heartfelt story at its core. You play as a little robot searching for Earth, and the narrative unfolds in a touching, almost poetic way. The art style is simple yet charming, and the music adds a gentle, reflective tone that lingers. Gameplay is relaxing, blending light exploration with a sense of wonder. It's a short experience, but one that sticks with you long after the stars fade from view.
Tell me, pretender.
The Evil Temple is a maze of holes, traps, and creatures where avarice kills. Defy the evil deities and fight your way through swarms of opponents in dark corridors, full with traps and mysteries. Collect mysterious treasures and a weapon arsenal to become invincible. With each step, you become more corrupt, and each potent curse might be a double-edged blade. With swords, spears, arrows, and firearms, players traverse a terrible, gloomy temple with limitless rooms and hallways. Each attempt is influenced by a different curse, and there are hundreds of foes to square off against. Lead your army of daughters into combat, creating their powers and personalities. Make difficult decisions and sacrifice one to heal another as survivors gain strength. Combat is a complex ballad of spectacular acts and reactions, culminating in dramatic boss bouts against the causes of sorrow. In a magnificent tactical RPG, you will lead, grow, and sacrifice your army while outwitting terrifying enemies using the dynamic timeline system. The game has a rich and intricate plot, and failure is not the end. Return with your lost powers and confront a new horror.
Work harder, kill harder.
Legend of Keepers is a dungeon management and roguelike game. The Dungeons Company hires players as dungeon masters to guard their riches. The game includes both management and dungeon stages, with each run providing a unique benefit. Players must defend against adventurers by laying traps and defeating them with the greatest traps and beasts. The game is a dungeon crawler in reverse, with heroes navigating around the dungeon and setting traps. A turn-based combat happens when a party of adventurers faces a group of monsters. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.